Hey guys, happy Saturday here. I figured I'd throw in a little bit of an extra video here. So I've been sitting in the garage here doing a little bit of spring cleaning around the layout, watching some train videos here with Benjamin. We're watching Tom doing some switching over there on his end scale layout. Ben is hiding. Oh, he's staying cool over there on the floor, right there. Anyway, I figured, what the heck, I'll just toss up another video here maybe. So I was looking at the layout here after doing a little bit of vacuuming around and decided, I got kind of some locomotives just all over the place here. We got an SP sitting there. So this is kind of a behind the scenes sort of video here. Not really operations, we're just kind of, getting stuff put away. We got the maintenance away train here, which I'm going to get fired up right now. And let's see, we got a caboose we got to put away, a gondola, and then we got the SP locomotives sitting in the yard over here. I'm drinking my coffee right here. Like I said, it's a little bit of a different video here. Not really operations, but I think I did one not that long ago too. It was sort of the operations between the operations. So what I want to do is get this locomotive put back on its little storage track back in the back. And then we got to put away the maintenance away cars right there. So we're going to run this guy up here. We got a clear track there on number 3. Let me get the track settled in here. Yep, there we go. Get all the turnout set. We'll run him back up. And then I think we'll use the UP guys to put away the maintenance away cars. Right there's good. I see the new guy is running this one. Sitting up there on the front. Yeah, so it's actually getting hot here in Southern California. Go figure. We're having a big heat wave coming this week. I know I mentioned in the last video it was hitting into the 90s, and now it's. Don't be surprised if next week I'll be talking about how it's 105. Not exaggerating. It's supposed to be really, really hot here. So I'm taking that time to spruce up the garage here before it does get hot. Are we recording? Yeah, I accidentally hit the button there. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, I was taking the time because it's nice and cool in the garage, even though it's already starting to get into the 80s outside. It's stays comfortable here in the garage for a while until the late afternoon. So I got the shop vac out and was vacuuming the layout. You ever do that? You ever do like some spring cleaning kind of, well, at least not right here in the yard, over on the other side there. I noticed how much dust was sitting on like my little flyover bridge, and ooh, that needs a little bit of cleaning there. I can see where there's ballast all inside of here. I'll have to get in there with there we go. Get in here with maybe an X-Acto, and oh yeah, we're right there. There we go. Yeah, that's left over from our little ballasting job. But anyway, yeah, I noticed how much dust was sitting on my little flyover bridge, so I got my little, soft paintbrush out and started dusting it. And then there was so much dust that I figured I'd get the shop vac out to get the dust that I dusted with the little paintbrush, and then I ended up vacuuming the whole other side of the layout, and promptly vacuumed up a couple of things, you know, so then you got to open the shop vac and fish those out. Let's see here. I'm making sure I'm actually recording. When I put the camera over there, I accidentally hit the on-off button. I think we're going to die here anyway. Where are we? Yep. Okay, good enough. We'll shut that down. I think I got dirty track over here. I got to clean that track. All right, so the next guy, we're going to get our UP guys fired up over here. And they'll take care of this caboose here. Now, let me see what let's see. Gotta find them on my controller. There we go. Get them fired up. Looks like we got well, Engineer Rick in there, because I see Benjamin is sitting on the hood of the trailing locomotive here. And Mr. Sanford, we'll see them in a sec. We'll get our turnout set. Yep, that looks good. I'll back you up here in a second. We'll see how we do on that turnout I just scraped a little bit. That's this little section right over here. Looking better. Little stuttery there. Though these two axles, they get a little stuttery on these small Pico turnouts that I use. People always ask what size turnouts I use. All of my turnouts, except for maybe like one somewhere, are Pico Electrofrog, and they're small. They're the small size, whatever that equates to, other than Pico. And the only reason I used those when I first started the layout was really because it's space constraints, you know. I wasn't doing giant sweeping curves or anything like that, and I just wanted to have more room and more, you know. What do you call it? You know, I didn't have the room for it, so I used small. I think I got one medium someplace on the layout. I don't even remember where. Ooh, bang, right there. All right. All right, so what we're doing here, we're getting a caboose and our gondola put away. You can see we've got our little maintenance away stuff in there, a bunch of nails, Q-tips, our little track tester. But we gotta flip those guys around because we're gonna be using this. So yeah, we'll push forward here. And we'll get our caboose put away on the number 1 track here. And then we can put that, get all the stuff out of the gondola, and then we can put that back into service on the railroad. Right there is good. I'm not going to use my brake button because it's sticking, so got to take that into account. Let me see. Can you see stuff, or are you just looking at a tree? I'll just hold you up here. There we go. I'll try to stay steady. Right there's good. Come over here. We'll get that changed. We'll come back. I think the red light was on the caboose before. I'm not quite sure. I mean, it's got a like mini decoder in it, that caboose. And so it does have a DCC address, and I can change the direction of it. But sometimes when I just power on the layout, it'll randomly have one or the other red light on. And that one's currently off. Let's see, is it on this end? Nope, they're both off. Okay, go figure. Let's see how far up I can get over here, because this track is very rarely used. Other than storing some cars here once in a while, and it's kind of my rip track, So if you remember, we had the hauler there, what is it, Jeep 9? Or not Jeep 9, what am I thinking of? Dash 9, or Dash 7, or Dash 8, whatever the hell it is I got. And we ripped the snowplow off of it, so I put it over here. There we go. I think we're just going to park these guys right here. That's all we're doing here. We're going to take care of that gondola. Right there. Shut them down. Alright, now let's see what we got in the gondola here. And we're going to manhandle it here. I'm just going to get all this stuff out of here. Normally, all this crud sits right over here. Oh my goodness, stop rolling away already. Yeah, my little track tester is just an LED light with a couple alligator clips soldered onto it so that I can test track after I work on it. It's basically just like that light right there. So let me see if you see that. There we go. I can just touch the two leads. There you go. Hopefully you saw that. Alright, the rest of the stuff in here I like to just leave in there. So we got some track nails we did. I don't know, there's a couple of pieces of wood. Looks like a little what do you call it? A little pallet. That's good enough. We'll just leave all that stuff in there. I was going to say, it's the kind of nice thing about gondolas. You ever see the real world ones? They always got a bunch of crap in there, some lumber or whatever's left over. They don't always clean that stuff out. So this one can come up here and get put back into service. Let's find our cards. Here we gotta get our cards done. Let's see now, 1, 2, so yep, that's the guy we were running. So he went into the, well actually no, not in the rip track. This guy, sorry, comes all the way over here to track 1. We parked him. All right, and there's our gondola. And then this guy we parked over on the rip track. There we go. Get our paperwork done. Now this guy here, I think I had a pile of cards sitting right up here. And this was all of my, everything that's in staging, I think. Yeah, these are all the cars that are in staging. So there we go. By the way, I've had a couple of questions about my car cards and stuff like that. How do I do them and all that stuff? And so I did reply with a couple of those videos, or a couple of those comments, I should say, with the video I did about my car cards and way bills. I linked that video, but if you just look on my channel, just look up car cards, you'll see there's a video where I'm sharing my car card and way bill files. Look at that one. I kind of go over how I edit them, and then you can actually download the files yourself and just modify them to your heart's content. All right, let's see. I think we got everything semi cleaned up over here. We're still running our hauler slash 6-axle ops over here. So here's all the cards for for these guys. This is where we left off in the video yesterday. I'm gonna leave that for next time. I'm not gonna touch anything over here because we're still got to get a little bit of stuff done over there. Let's see here. What else can I do? Oh, you know what? I was thinking about finally getting this thing done. I forgot who I was watching, but they got me motivated to actually get something done over here. But I got to get some of this board cut along the hill here, and then we can start plastering this guy. Get that done. Anyway, yeah, here's my little brushy. I was cleaning off the truck. I actually cleaned the truck off over here because he was just covered in dust. And he was sitting up on the bridge here, and I started brushing this, and it was just, this thing was covered in dust. So I ended up doing a lot of cleaning work over here. Got most of this entire section. Got the Huntington Beach, La Mirada, and Cerritos got stuff vacuumed up over here. And like I said, managed to vacuum up a whole bunch of stuff and had to go fish it out again. Alright, let's see. What's next? Oop, Tom's video is done. Gotta go switch the video. Alright, that's it for now. A little extra video here. Just getting stuff settled in on the layout. Doing a little spring cleaning. Till next time, guys. Take care.